And that's all we're really going to be hoping for Fnatic's sake, just due to these roster changes. But let's find out, Harry. We're straight into this one. FaZe going for the quick B play. They've got the market window smoke in as well, and Rain is diving into the bomb site. We've already got a passive setup from Fnatic. They have to give up this site. Exist is all that stands. And while he drops the bomb, he won't stand much longer.
Yeah, that bomb plant's still yet to come in for FaZe. They do have control of the site right now, but Brolin there's the new boy on Fnatic going to be chiming in with one kill. He's going to get silenced pretty swiftly by Rain there in after. But Olaf, the other of course being Olaf now, over on this other team. And JW, the last man left alive, they spot him out. They know he's over here towards short, and he's got a lot to do. A 1v3 here, including having to try and overthrow his ex-teammate Olaf Meister. This is not an easy task, and there we go. He does actually end up winning that fight out. So FaZe picking up the pistol here on Mirage. Kind of start with a one-round loss bonus from the offset.
Now, if you can win all your duels, this isn't necessarily a big problem for them, but again, it really puts you in the dirt and forces you to win your gunfights. Exist has got to do exactly that as well. Twist is going to be playing this B bomb site, and Nico, he's gone down in middle at least. That's opened up something for Fnatic, and a further kill from Twist, plus that quad B setup.
Yeah, even then JW wrapping on it from behind. This round is all said and done. Down to, what, like 36 HP, so the rest of the guys continuing to go peeking on into this. JW does miss that shot, so they manage to get out in towards mid and start to pressure him now. He certainly doesn't miss it the second time around, though.
And then that's the bomb dropped in such an open position. Nico, oh, that nade's going to be perfect. Twist gets caught out, but he still gets away with a frag. And while JW considers walking into his death, he'll think around it. Go back towards the spawn instead. Rain going to walk into middle, and there it is. Fnatic already taking back control. It's outside of mid right now. JW locking down the window. In the meantime, Brolin's got aggressive on ramp. Having that first kill, Crims is even pushed into connector as well, but he'll get caught after just one frag. JW does support him with another down, but Exist backs off towards that B bomb site, and Guardian's posted ready for JW to re-peek.
Brolin just manages to get past the man in CT. Now you add in Brolin. It's going to be exciting. Here's this push in towards B. Twist does manage one. More players starting to come his way. Out with the dig into the open, but they're not ready for Crims, who now pounces out. He's found a double and denied the bomb plant at that. Or maybe clear the angle at bench and now throw that to go ahead and get Crims into the open. Rain finds him, but suddenly it's Brolin, the new boy. The 16-year-old Swede on Fnatic, left in the 1v1. Goes peeking on out, but he is going to get bested by the Architect Rain. Pretty much on that upwards trajectory is Brolin. That's why he's going to be such a hot topic, I think, within Swedish CS. But here's this push coming in towards B. Exist trying to hold his own. Does have support from Twist, but he's going to get bested by Olaf. So the Swedes lighting up the scoreboard right now on either side of the server. Crims and Olaf.
Nice.
I'm going to go blow for blow, but it's actually Olaf to find that nade. Will get finished off by JW. Now with the bomb down, it's Fnatic on the clock, and this is planted for the apartments. He just misses the timing there. Onto the man at short, and as he turns back, that's Brolin, elusive as ever. Yeah, this is certainly not the FaZe that we were expecting we would see out the gate. You know, I guess, there's always, it's the first game of the day, perhaps, maybe off to a slow start. You are facing Fnatic on a map that prolifically has been so good for them. And here's Carrigan and Rain chiming in with frags between them, changing up the pace now. JW going to get pressured and sprayed down by Carrigan, but here's the new boy, Brolin. I was going to say, trying to make a name for himself down towards the ramp, will get silenced by Olaf Meisters. The old trumps the new, now Exist left in a 1v4, rotating in from this B-bomb site. Doesn't really fancy his odds. They're going to be buying up for the next round anyway, and he does get timing there.
FaZe don't do the same, then we could be in for a very, very tough second half. So this round is going to be very, very important, but already it's starting to, well, fall apart here for the T side. Re-peek for Guardian could be perfect, but Twister's peek back in with a flash, sets up his team to try and get aggressive, and they already do. On top, Brolin dead. JW tries to trade things out. He's instead just going to re-smoke the Palace, keep Nico contained in that position. Nico doesn't care for anyone. He's going to go right out through the Palace. Twist defends with another shot, keeping things up for Fnatic, and he's even found 3 this round.
Olaf is still over here toward A. They're going to hear him drop on down, and as he taps on the bomb, Exist now peeking into this, should be able to silence it. Missed shot from Twist. Exist rather, swings on out, saves the day, locks in that 11th round for Fnatic, and that is an utterly fantastic CT side here from the Swedes.
And the second round, and still they're at 4. It's going to be an A play here for Fnatic. FaZe of 2 in the CT spawn. This could be something to catch him off guard, but Nico, that Molly's going to spread. He didn't get out of the position immediately, and he delayed it only to allow himself to go down to even lower health as the Molotov spread. And for Fnatic, they've got all back into middle.
Well, this could prove to be a blessing, but it could just as equally be a bit of a curse. There is no smoke, however, for FaZe. That's something to bear in mind. You can't just nullify this wrap round in through mid. Karrigan going to throw out that one nade down here towards ramp, and sadly that now means these players in connector can just go unchecked. It's Brolin and Crims lighting up the scoreboard right now. These two have looked fantastic for Fnatic, and JW going to go ahead and lock in this round. They try and chase down Guardian. He does escape.
Way on the B side.
Here is Karrigan lying in wait. Is good for the first kill onto Brolin. Now just has to try and buy some time for these rotations to come in, and we'll just sat outside of this bomb site. And once again, it's this very tricky retake for FaZe. Damage done from Exist, but Guardian is able to pick up the kill. JW bailed out by Crims. This crossfire looking good. Crims actually just taking the fight onto everyone. There's JW finding Nico.
And yeah, such a nice afterplant there. Fnatic clearly read that. The save JWP is joined by a hell of a lot of SMGs, and ooh, Guardian still not missing his shots. He's going to take down JW on short, but it is only a B split with the majority of players coming into the apps and coming into their death.
By no means out of this round if they don't want to be, but it's going to be... Yeah, now they pretty much are. Twist falls as that bomb drop. 30 seconds for Crims to try and do the impossible. A 1v5 versus the FaZe clan, and it's just not happening.
Deep, you can see they're all looking at connector with none of their attention diverted on Olof. He gets a nade perfectly landing, but the shot will not. Fnatic, but with no window peek coming through, they expect it to clear, and they try and boost up only for Nico to drop another player. FaZe clan with a nice pull back to a 4-on-4. Rain's going to attempt to get aggressive on ramp, but Exist quells that pretty quickly.
The danger is that Guardian could shut this whole round down, but he's just missed the timing to spot these players out, and that bomb now has gotten into the bomb site. He's trying to deny it going down, but Karrigan...
I mean, they can't keep saving. You can't save every single round. Even if they don't go for this, it can try and get some kills, take some guns away from Fnatic, who have yet to establish an economy, and Nico's doing exactly that. 1 kill left. Oh, Brolin's taking him down, though, and Guardian's all that stands now for FaZe. He's going to have to run away once again. So another saved AWP, but not a saved round, because Fnatic 1 away from victory here on Mirage.
It's weapon. But he might start to hate it. Twist going to behead him. Nico left in this effectively 1v5. Rotations coming on in. Guardian even looking like he might try barreling through that smoke. Nico doesn't even see the enemy before he's been dealt with. And there is a slight gap for Guardian to look to try and exploit. He's managed 1. Olaf going to be on that secondary AWP, but a double AWP in the retake is anything but ideal here for FaZe. You need to see these AWPs start to go off sometime soon. Exist holding close to this smoke, and time working against FaZe clan. Ian has been spotted, but Karrigan swings out wide, making this possible. Damage done onto Guardian. Karrigan falls, and it's Crims and Brolin to lock this in. Fnatic going to be picking this up, and they look dominant while they do it. The Swedes going to be feeling good as they secure this first map, 16-5.
Guardian has to either fade back through it or try and hold onto this archway to stop any kind of B wrap, and that is the aim of the game here for Fnatic. A wrap towards the B bomb site. Guardian, great shots. He finds 3 with a USP out of nowhere, shutting down the B split. It's only left to these 2 players pushing up through Banana, but Twist is making it work.
Twist is answering back with some nice shots of his own now, and Nico even going to get Glock down low. Guardian continues this reign of terror. It's going to be the 2 heavyweights over here. Clash of the Titans inside of this B bomb site as Twist left to try and clutch out in a 1v2. That's the peek on round. Guardian has tapped on that bomb, and Twist going to get the ace. Oh my goodness, look at him go. Fnatic find themselves the pistol round.
You were going to full CT eco. This would be it. I feel like that could be
It's a good shot for you to maybe get around, and then you go for the buy in round 4. That's what you used to buy on anyway,
so
but now you've got that much more utility.
You still have that full eco coming up afterwards.
you still have the full eco.
Yeah, I think the reason we're not seeing that at the moment is because a lot of teams are like really happy at the fact that they've got an earlier buy, and so they're trying to take advantage of the earlier buy rather than necessarily the better buy, which can come if you do still double eco. So that may be the argument. What the hell's happening here?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know how this has happened. Here you go. It's JW left in a 1v2. Dude, that never should have been, and he's only got 15 seconds left. Throws out that smoke to try and isolate these fights, and Rain just taps him down with the P2K.
Makes sense. Like, you know, anyone can beat anyone at any point, and that's something you have to be aware of. That's an awful smoke. Fnatic really messed that one up in this round, and that may cost them, but actually it helps them, because Twist takes down Guardian with the 1 AK. He gets a big frag onto the AWPer.
Players left to try and overcome. That's going to be Nico and Rain. Not the easiest two by any stretch of the imagination, but now it's only Nico left. And
pretty well, but 2 stomps back to back is not fun.
Leon over towards B. Guardian takes his peek in through middle. See FaZe putting a much bigger emphasis on taking control of Banana. They get a man down towards the bottom, but in the meantime, Fnatic, they're aware that this means there's only 2 players on A. They're going to try and test the defense, and they might come to regret that. While they do find Olof in the back line, they just cannot get past Guardian.
He's being very careful, very cautious, and he looks away at the wrong point.
If they lose this, what the decision would be, you'd have enough to buy on 2 players. See the rotations here from Guardian. He takes up position in CT. He's going to get damaged through the smoke. Olof
will be the case. The Molotov's out from Brolin. This guy's been spotted, but he's going to get the shot off before Guardian eventually gets a trade, and they're still down a man here. Guardian has got to save the day, but he cannot be the hero that FaZe needs. It's Olof left alone, and on the edge of the smoke, Exist is keeping eye. Even when this FaZe Exist should find this shot every day of the week, but Olof gives away his position. That's going to make matters worse, and he cannot escape. Neither of those are games.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Look at this.
Do damage just to make sure that Crim's rifle isn't retrieved. Unfortunately, it's not enough, Harry, because Rain's picked it up. And Fnatic, they've tried to bypass this by just charging into the B-bomb site. Done.
Oh, he's going to get hit by that nade, and slippery Swede for the Fnatic boys to try and contend with. Twist. Oh, there's a lot of shots going on, and Rain going to quickly chain together too. Exist now trying to get this back in control of Fnatic. Leaves himself in the 1v1 versus Olof, and Exist going to go ahead and find him. Fnatic locking in their 9th round there. Very time of change within this FaZe roster. But here's Guardian. Go. And Rain between these 2 pit positions. Rain. Oh, never mind. This is ridiculously fast from the FaZe boys. Not long, and here's these footsteps down towards CT. This is an odd place for a fight to start. Rain finds a quick double, and Brolin left to try and hold his own, but he is going to get toppled. Just Exist and Crim's left up. This has not been your conventional pistol round, that is for sure. Oh my goodness, Exist to flush these players out inside of this bomb site. Carrigan, FaZe clan victory. Flashing on over to Banana, trying to the fight to Crim, and indeed they do, but Twist and Exist answer back. Some damage to their own JW. I'm going to chime in down through middle as he plucks Rain from the front line of FaZe, and now it is just going to be Carrigan and Guardian left up. Guardian toppled as JW makes this almost like easy.
Players for Fnatic to shut down the rest of the team, so the trade is in, and even more damage from these Swedes. Now we have a lone player on the FaZe side. He's going to be falling as well. Guardian's gone.
Looking like a different team. Fnatic now the ones trying to claw themselves back into this, and Brolin going to get ousted down in the pit.
For Fnatic going forward.
Think back to Mirage. It took Guardian a bit of a while.
Oh, there's a flash through the smoke. Crim's gone aggressive. He doesn't check his backline. He's not going to see it. And Olof will go back in for a little bit more. That's perfect from Olof. Will he even stay alive? Yes! Not just staying alive, but dropping Twist as well on this B-bomb site.
Keto diet badly. There's been a few missed stakes right now for the Fnatic guys. FaZe have been keen to exploit on them as well, Hugo. They're going to be hunting down everyone here trying to save. Oh, yikes. That's a 13th round for FaZe.
Holds them off, and they've got to be worrying about their CT spawn. Nico cuts off the library with his own Molotov going down, and FaZe begin to wrap this A site. They're focused on the site where JW sits, but there's also a couple of players in the pit. Guardian has dropped both, with the assistance from Olof as well. Exist is all that stands, and he's going to have to go nuclear, but there's 2.
He very much overstays his welcome and manages to get a decent job done. Now leaves all the pressure onto Crims. This is not an easy feat by any stretch of the imagination. Nico and Guardian left to overcome. He tags up Guardian, but Guardian's in with the reply. Guardian hits twice as hard, so that's FaZe 15-11 match point. Though you see Crim sacrificing that firepower, favoring the full belt of utility. Twist tries to open up, but Guardian's already there to shut him down. Whoa, don't like that from Crims because he tries to trade, but now he's also dropped that all that utility he once had, that's the one downside to him going down, and he was the man with the full belt for Fnatic. They just exist and Brolin left. They're clutching at straws. They're trying to claw their way back into this round, but it's a 2v3 from the new boy on Fnatic, and his leader is going to be required here.
And here comes a B execute again. When you're in a 2-on-3 like this with only exist on 5 HP on that B bomb site, he's already been cut off by the smoke. We saw Crims push through one of these earlier to try and save Fnatic's day, but there's the Molotovs that FaZe have been using so well on this site before. Rain, I think he might have spotted him there retreating through the smoke. He's got his eyes on this CT spawn. This bomb can go down now from FaZe, and even with more utility to keep these CTs out from retaking, Karrigan just going to get aggressive. And, oh, the smoke is fading, but he won't find the kill. Brolin's dropped him. There's a chance here for Fnatic, a very slim chance, but they've got to grasp it with both hands.
Yes, indeed. Rain over here towards the back of this bomb site. They know where he is, but they have nothing to flush him out, and that's going to be the real issue here. No way of forcing these engagements out from FaZe. And as they start to walk on in, Nico and Rain with this crossfire, they're going to slam down the gauntlet. It's Nico to end it. FaZe will be closing out this map 16-11 here on Inferno.